Hey guys, this is Josh Farley back with another video. And in this video, I'm actually going to be doing some more T-Mobile 5G home internet speed tests. So since I'm home today, I figured that I would do some around 6 o'clock. It's actually currently it's 6:07 p.m. on a Friday. I'm actually home today because I'm not feeling too well. So I figured, I'd do some videos, at different times today, to try to get a feel, for the speeds that we get in this area. Like I've said before, we're in South Jersey, and we only have like one cell tower closest to us. It's like right down the road. I made a video on it. I have like a map that actually shows, where it's located near us. Also, like I like to say, I'm actually using third-party equipment, with band locking available and stuff. So I'm not using the actual, gateway that came with T-Mobile, the default gateway or the stock T-Mobile 5G home internet gateway. I'm actually using a Chester Cheetah version 2 gateway / modem, whatever you want to call it, and that's hooked up to a waveform 4x4 antenna. So like I said, it's basically 6 o'clock. On a Friday, it's 6:08 p.m. on a Friday. So I just wanted to see what we would get, what kind of speeds we get, at this time, because I'm not normally home on a Friday. I'm at work normally, so I can't, obviously I can't do speed tests when I'm at work, other than on my, phone, on my actual phone. So let's actually get into this video and see what we get. I'll open up the speed test app here, excuse me. And it is on the West Norton, PA server. So keep in mind, around 6 o'clock, there's going to be a lot of people home. So we might average, a little bit slower speeds than earlier. They're looking pretty good, though, still. Still averaging over 500, it looks like, so that's a good sign. So on that one, definitely not bad at all for, 6:09 p.m. on a Friday. 579 for the download, 18.1 for the upload, and 39 ping. I actually did go on Reddit today when I was home, and I actually saw that some people were actually complaining about T-Mobile 5G home internet with higher ping. So I have noticed that my ping has been higher, and a lot of people have actually said that on Reddit as well. So something, seems to be going on still, with the ping anyway. I mean, the speeds seem to be back up on par, with how they, normally are. But the ping is actually still a little high. We normally don't get ping that high. Normally our ping is anywhere from like 30 to 29 to 28 to 20, sometimes lower. So I don't really know what's going on with the ping. I don't know why it's been higher, here recently. But I am actually going to restart the gateway. I didn't restart it earlier, like I said I was going to, on my last video that I did a few hours ago in the afternoon. So I was going to restart it, but I didn't want to restart it, to do this video because I wanted to see what we get. Excuse me, I wanted to see what we get, around 6:11, at night, or 6, o'clock at night, or evening, whatever you want to call it. So definitely not bad on that one. 579 for the download, 18.1 on the upload, and 39 ping. So like I said, the ping is a little bit higher than normal, but, I can live with that because I'm not a gamer. My mom's not a gamer. My sister or boyfriend aren't really gamers. So, I can, get away with that. And the upload speeds also seem to be, still somewhat affected. I've noticed that. They don't seem to be as fast as they normally are. Normally we get like 10 to 20, or actually higher sometimes, normally we get like 10 to 20, like constantly, over 10 or 20. So the upload speeds are still somewhat fluctuating, it seems like, and so is the ping. But the download seems to be, pretty much hanging steady. So I'm not really that worried about it. But, like I said, I went on Reddit today and I saw that people are still having problems, with their speed, not only with the download, but the upload, and mostly the ping I've seen people, actually complaining about. Let me actually look on Down Detector, and see if T-Mobile is having issues again or not. Okay, so that's definitely not good. A few hours ago, it wasn't that red. It wasn't that, many people in the red. And now it's saying that people are reporting problems again more. And the home internet has actually went up from 28% to 31%, so that's not good. And the mobile phone is still pretty high. Some people are saying no signal even as well, 11%. I don't think that was that high before. And mobile internet, that's saying 14% now. So this definitely wasn't as much in the red earlier this afternoon. So that's definitely not good. It's, beginning to look a lot like it's, going back to, having, major problems again. And that's not good. I'm hoping that it's just them doing tower modernization. I'm hoping that it's not anything, long term that's going to affect people long term. Let me see here. Doesn't say anything about, outages with the T-Mobile 5G home internet. So that's definitely a good sign. And it's not in the red. Let me actually search for, excuse me, let me actually search for Verizon here and see, so it's not actually showing in the red for Verizon either. It's not showing anything bad for them. So yeah, it doesn't seem like, that it's really affecting me too much anymore. It was at first, but it doesn't seem that it's actually affecting me now. After a few days ago, it seems to have went back to normal. The only thing that it is affecting me is the ping is higher. And the upload speed seems to be a little bit inconsistent, but the download speed seems to be staying, how it normally is, no matter what time of day it seems like. So that's definitely good. Like I said earlier, I did a video, and I was getting around the same speeds as I am now. And the ping was still higher, it's still high, compared to what we normally get, but, it's not unusable or anything. It's not like in the 80s or hundreds or anything like that. So, I'm not really that worried about it. But, so on that one, 582 for the download, 9.28 for the upload, and 39 ping. So definitely not bad for 6:15 p.m. on a Friday. Like I said, a lot of people are home now, all from school. A lot of, parents and stuff are, using their phones and stuff, kids and, so that's definitely not bad speeds at all. The upload seems to be going up on this one, so that's good. But normally the ping doesn't stay around like 39, so that's why I'm, saying, there's still probably something going on, because the ping, normally the ping here is like 30 or 20 or 25. It's not normally, it doesn't normally stay around 39 or 40, or higher, so that's, something's definitely still going on. So with that one, definitely not bad. $5.99, we'll say basically 600. 16.6 on the upload, and 39 ping. I'll run one more on this server, and then I'll switch over to the Ashburn VA server. Well, we actually broke 600 on that one. I didn't think we were going to on that one. Not too good on the upload on this one, but like I've said in my other videos, as long as you get over 3, you're fine. So 615 on the download, good on that one. 7.40 on the upload and 34 ping, so the ping did go down some on that one. Let me switch over to the Ashburn VA server. And like I've said, we are using third-party equipment, so, you might, not get these same speeds. It's very area-specific, too. Like I've said in some of my other videos, I have videos on my channel talking about, area-specific, and I have, videos talking about weather, and stuff like that, and talking about, when you should reboot your gateway, stuff like that, scenarios like that, and, I just talk a bunch about it. I do, numerous speed tests, on my channel. So, you're not going to expect the same speeds everywhere. It's very area specific. I'm just doing this, just to do it, just to give you guys a roundabout, experience to see, if you guys could get these speeds or not. You can let me know down below in the comments if you guys get these speeds or faster, or slower. Definitely let me know. And you can let me know, if you have, third-party equipment, definitely let me know, what, third-party cellular gateway you use or recommend. I'd like to hear about that, and, maybe I'd look into it. But I've been happy with the Chester Cheetah version 2. Like I said, I talk about it, and stuff in my videos. It's really good. You can band lock, you can use VPNs, you can do, standalone, a bunch of nice stuff. But, like I've said in my other videos, it's not for everybody. You guys might be able to get better speeds than I did with the stock T-Mobile 5G home internet gateway, or whoever you have. If you don't have T-Mobile, you could get maybe better speeds with the stock Verizon 5G home internet gateway, the stock T-Mobile 5G home internet gateway, the stock AT&T 5G home internet gateway. It depends on your area. It's very area specific. What you'll get with the stock equipment compared to like using third party equipment. So but if you put the two together, you got to think about it. You're most likely anywhere you live, you're most likely going to get better results, better overall results, and probably better like I'm trying to think of the word here, better stability, results, like reliability results when it comes to using third-party equipment, over the stock stuff, because you can lock bands, you can just do so much more with the stock stuff than you can't do, with this, with the third-party stuff. You can do so much more, with the third-party stuff compared to the, stock stuff. So, it's definitely, like I said, it's very area specific, so it's definitely, it definitely depends on your area. You might get, third party stuff and you might still get the same results or worse. It just depends on your area and how, how many people use a tower in your area, stuff like that. Like I've talked about in my videos, if you live in a city, it's possible that you're going to get, more reduced speeds, slower speeds when more people are on it. For us, we live in a rural area, we live in a country type area, so I can get away with these speeds, all day long, because that tower is like the only tower around here, and then, not that many people use it, except for the people that live around here. So, there's not that many people that live in my town. I would probably say there's less than probably 500 or 600 people that live in my town. So, that's a good thing for me, that I can get consistent speeds, basically all day long. So, on this one, 511 for the download, definitely not bad. It's 6:21 p.m. at night on a Friday. And then 38.3 on the upload and 39 ping. Run one more on this one, and then I'll switch back to the West Norton, PA server. Run like 3 more on that one. So yeah, it's definitely very area specific, guys. Like I've been trying to, say in my videos, it's very, it can depend on, so many things, weather, if you have bad weather constantly, it's kind of like a TV antenna. Like I said, if you have bad weather, it's going to affect it. If you have, rain, storm, hail, snow, heavy wind, any kind of bad weather, anything, sleet, basically anything, it's going to affect it, because it's not an actual wired, like cable. So you have to keep that in mind. And it also, excuse me, it also depends on, what kind of equipment you use. So you have to keep that in mind as well. If you're using stock stuff or third-party stuff, so you have to keep that in mind. So on this one, definitely not bad at all. 612 on the download, 36.9 on the upload. We'll say 37, and then 37 ping, so not too bad. I'll go back over here to the West Norton, PA. Sorry about my voice cutting in and out and stuff. It's just that I've been not feeling, 100%. I work at a school, so I'm constantly, coming home with colds and stuff. I'm around kids and everything, for at least part of the day. So I'm, around kids, until they, go home. But when I go there, I don't really see the kids very much. But, I'm in the classrooms and stuff. I clean the classrooms and stuff. But, I definitely take precaution. I wear gloves and everything, and, at first, when I first started working there, I didn't actually wear gloves, but ever since I've been getting, sick more, I've been starting to wear gloves more and taking it more seriously. Because, little kids and stuff, younger kids, they touch everything. They touch chairs, they touch the walls, and you never know, where their hands have been. So, I definitely, have started, being more cautious when it comes to that. But anyway, so on this one, definitely not bad at all. 614 on the download, 19.9, we'll say 20 for the upload, and 39 ping. So the ping seems to actually be, staying pretty steady, in the 39, the 40 range. That actually is a good sign, though, because maybe later I'll actually I'm gonna do another video later. I'll probably do one around like 11 or 10 or something, and see what we get with that, and then I'll probably reboot the gateway, and then I'll do some tests in the morning, as well. I'll try to get up earlier, probably around like 9 or 10. Tomorrow on a Saturday. It's actually supposed to be rainy tomorrow, so it would actually be a good day to do some testing. Tomorrow to see what we get, with bad weather. Like I said, your speeds are going to be, cut down in bad weather. You can just expect that. It's just going to happen. There's not anything you can do about it. So on this one, definitely not bad at all. 631 for the download, 20.2 on the upload, and 37 ping. I'll run like 2 more here. So the ping actually did go up to 40 on this one, but, still not, I mean, it's not, too bad, but it's also not as good, as we normally get. But like I said, I don't game, and neither does my mom, so I'm not worried about it. Not bad on that one at all. 604 on the download, 12.2 on the upload, and 40 ping. Definitely not bad at all for 6:26 p.m. on a Friday night. I'm actually kind of surprised that we're getting over 600 on a Friday night. another thing that I actually noticed too, I was sitting downstairs on my couch, and I came back in. I was walking outside. I was trying to get some fresh air and stuff. And I was using my data, and I was listening to Spotify. I was listening to music, as I was walking down the road, and I came back, and I actually noticed that I had 5G UC. And when I came back inside, I forgot to turn off my data. Normally it turns off automatically. I don't know what was going on there. I have a thing called Automate, that actually, an app called Automate. It's a really nice app. I highly recommend it. It doesn't require root access or anything for the feature that I use. But anyway, that normally switches my my cellular data off and then turns my Wi-Fi on automatically when I'm back, at my location back home. I don't know what was going on with that, but I noticed when I came back home, I noticed that my phone was actually connected to 5G UC when I was sitting on the couch downstairs. And normally, when I was sitting on the couch, at the last time that I can remember, it was a few weeks ago, or not too long ago, we actually had a power outage here, and I was sitting on the couch and I was only able to get 4G LTE. So maybe they have actually updated the towers or something, to be able to get 5G UC better in this area, because they said that they were doing tower modernization, like I said, when I contacted them. So maybe, maybe actually let me try something. Let me actually try it on this video, and let me actually turn off my my Wi-Fi here and see what I get with the... So yeah, it's still, at least in my room, it's still only giving me, still seems to only be giving me LTE. Let me move around here and see. I know this isn't really part of the video, but I just figured I'd let you guys know this. Let me go in my room. Sorry if you hear that. That's actually an air purifier that I have in here. Let me see if I can get it over here by the window. Turn on airplane mode and turn it on and off. No, it's still not wanting to give me 5G in my room for some reason. Normally I do get it in my room though. So I don't know why. I don't know why it's not giving me, the 5G UC like I normally get in my room. I don't know. Let me see if I can get it in here. Because normally I get it right here when I'm sitting, in my sister's old room. I normally get it in here. But I found that very, I found that very good, that I had 5G UC, when I was sitting downstairs. Oh, there we go. It just switched. And as you can see, yeah, now it's saying 5G UC. So that's a really good sign. So, yeah, that's definitely a good sign, that I'm getting, 5G UC in the house today. So that might tell me, like I said, I haven't gotten the 5G downstairs. The only time I can get it, is upstairs or up in the attic, it seems like, the higher parts in the house. And, it seems like I'm, able to get it, on the couch, downstairs now. So that's definitely a good sign. So maybe they actually did, upgrade the towers around here or something. They did tower modernization. Hopefully, that means that I'll be getting, more consistent speeds now, not only with my phone, but with the T-Mobile 5G home internet as well. So let me actually run one more speed test here. And as you can see, it did actually switch back to 5G. So that's basically what I mean is, it's kind of spotty in this area. And I'll move over here and you guys can see. Yeah, I barely even got up and it just went back to 4G LTE. So it's definitely, it's definitely still spotty in this area. But, you know, I don't really care because I get, you know, good enough speeds with the T-Mobile 5G home internet. And then as you can see, you know, I just sat back down and now it's saying 5G UC again. So that's very, you know, that's very odd. If I move my phone over here, so now it's staying at 5G UC. So that's weird. Huh. That's really weird. Let me see what we get, why it's actually having those, you know, that. And yeah, see, it's still like fluctuating because it's, you know, it doesn't seem to really be that strong of a 5G UC signal. It's only giving me like 1 bar, if that. And it's not really giving me, you know, good speeds on the upload or the download, really. Like I've said, though, the upload is absolutely terrible here, so there's not really much we can do about that. But let me switch back over to the T-Mobile 5G home internet here. And I'll and as you can see, my mobile data actually went off automatically thanks to that Automate app that I have. You know, you have to use a certain thing in there to be able to get that to work. I forget what it's actually called. Let me actually show you guys if you guys are interested. You know, for those of you that would be interested. It's actually called this, so just search for this in the flows. It's called Wi-Fi on, data off. When Wi-Fi connected, disable mobile data and vice versa. So that's, you know, basically all there is to it, and all you have to do to get it is to search the community. You know, just search the community for that. And that's, you know, basically it. But it's a really nice thing to have because you don't have to, you know, worry about going over on your data or whatever. I have unlimited data, but I actually passed my 50 gigabytes of high-speed data that T-Mobile gives me, so I don't really want to, you know, overdo it. I don't want to use too much, you know, in case they would slow me down or something. But in a rural area like ours, I don't think it's going to really matter. I don't think I'll notice really many slowdowns. But let me run one more here on the T-Mobile 5G home internet. Make sure I am, yeah, the data is off. So a little bit slower on that one, and it does still seem to be, you know, like fluctuating somewhat. That's what people have actually been saying on Reddit. You know, they've been saying that their speeds have been, you know, like iffy recently, which is, you know, it seems like that's how it is. You know, it could also be because I was just, you know, messing with my phone data and stuff as well. So definitely not bad on that one, though. 438 for the download, 18.6 on the upload, and 39 ping. Run one more. Yeah, so it did go back over 500 on that one. So, you know, occasionally, you know, you'll get that. Occasionally, you'll get like 400 and some. You know, you're not going to always get your, you know, your speeds all the time. You know, that's just how it is with a cellular network. But, you know, 400 and some, you know, that's still very good, almost 500. I mean, I'm not, you know, mad about that at all. And as you guys could see, you know, it went right back up to 556 for the download. So definitely, you know, not bad at all. And 23.8 on the upload, basically 24, and 39 ping. Just run one more for the heck of it here. That also could have had to do with I was moving the you know, the phone around and stuff, but you know, it does seem like we're getting 400 and some now though, so that's, you know, it's still not bad, definitely not bad at all. Definitely usable, you know, for 6:36 p.m. on a Friday. I mean, that's definitely, you know, really good speeds. So on the download on that one, 439, definitely not bad at all. 9.76 on the upload, and 37 ping. Let me run just one more. Definitely not bad on that one. So 515 for the download on that one, 21.9 on the upload, and 38 ping. I'll actually run a couple more on the Ashburn VA server since I do have some time. Not bad on that one at all. 554 for the download, 36.9, basically 37 for the upload, and then 40 ping. Run two more on this one, then I'll run one more on the West Norton PA server, and then I'll get off of here. And like I've said, this server does seem to be higher with the ping for some reason. So not bad on that one though. 553 for the download, 39.4 on the upload, and 43 ping. So the ping did go up, kind of high on that one, but nothing to be concerned about really. Like I said, some people this time of night, I'm fine with it, just like 400 and some, because some people this time of night, they only get like maybe 200 to 100 this time of night, 6:39 p.m. on a Friday. I mean, you can't really ask for better speeds. So download on that one, definitely not bad at all, 573. Uploads 36.6 and ping 40. Run one more on the on the West Norton PA server. So a couple of 400 and somes in there, but it definitely wasn't bad, for this time of night. And it seems to be holding pretty steady now, over 500, around 600 now. So, and like I've said, you guys got to keep in mind, that I have stuff on the Wi-Fi, constantly running. I have two Wi-Fi cameras, that are constantly running. Actually, one's connected via Ethernet, but we still have one out front that's actually connected to Wi-Fi. I have them on like the lowest setting. I have them on 720p, which is basically still HD, so that's good enough. And I have them connected to a old, basically an old Amazon Fire Stick. I have them connected, and I view them. We can view them 24/7 because we have them on a TV, a Samsung TV, actually in our dining room, and we can see them from the kitchen and the living room. So we have that running, to keep an eye on the yard and everything. And we have, Google Nest Hubs. I have two Google Nest Hubs, running constantly on the Wi-Fi. I have, a Robo vacuum cleaner that uses Wi-Fi. I have, let me see what else I have for the Wi-Fi. I have, my mom has her Amazon Alexa, device for the Wi-Fi. And I also have, I also have an air purifier that uses Wi-Fi as well. So, between all that stuff, we're still getting very good speeds. Considering all that stuff is using Wi-Fi and everything. And my phone, obviously my mom's phone, her computer downstairs is connected via Ethernet. Her tablet's Wi-Fi. And we don't have any major problems or anything with it unless there's something actually going on with the network itself. Like I've said, they were doing tower modernization in my area, so it seems like they still are, somewhat, because the ping is a little bit higher than normal. And I haven't changed anything with the gateway or anything. or the, antenna or anything. I haven't moved anything. So I'm not going to actually restart it yet, guys. I'm going to actually wait until, I'm gonna do another video later, probably like around 10 or 11, and see what we get, with the speeds then. And then I'm going to give it a reboot, and then tomorrow, it's supposed to be rainy tomorrow on Saturday, so I'm going to do some tests on Saturday, and see what we get. So definitely not bad at all on this one. Like I said, 575 for the download, 11.3 for the upload, and 40 ping, but I'm hoping that the ping is going to come down, soon, because it is, a little bit high, for our area. We don't normally get ping that high, but I think it's something to do with the network still, because like I said, I went on Reddit, and, people were complaining about their ping spiking, so, I'm glad to see that I'm not the only one experiencing that problem with the ping. But anyway, yeah, guys, I'm going to, get off of here. I'm going to do another video later. Definitely not bad speeds at all for this time of night, 6:43 p.m. On a Friday night, so definitely not bad at all with everybody home and everything. Kids off school and everything and all that, so definitely not bad at all. But anyway, yeah, guys, like I said, I just wanted to get this video out there, and if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe. And until next time, guys.